Hello, my name is Ayo Carter. My degree program for Full Sail is music business. The brand I'm going to choose is Kawai Clavinova. They also make keyboards. Um, the two platforms mostly I've been uh, able to glance at because I had this little situation. Um, are Instagram and on Facebook, and I just glanced by. There's a Clavinova group that plays on Kawai instruments. Um, I like the engagement because the group is really small, and so I'm able to answer a lot more questions as needed. So a lot more focalized attention on piano technique, keyboard technique, styles, synthesizers, and the like. Also teaching you how to get the most out of the instrument that you're purchasing. Um, it helps to it because our group has grown. It helps to uh, um, also it has grown because of the more sheet music that is needed. Um, and so what they've done, I noticed that they advertised some really cool song choices, and the kids like the Disney show or the Disney shows. For the adults, some of the old school uh, songs, also not just classical music, but rock music, and those certain things um, that help engage people into wanting to try out new things, and not just the keyboards from Kawai. There's also like keychains, all kinds of little pencils, stationary items that are used, um, and sheet music that is bought, and then there's different styles. They use disk drives, and it's very interesting. The disk drive, I'm able to work with those on there, and then so I'm trying to work my way through this on the computer. I'm going to be determined um, to do the same that I do on the Clavinova. Um, my observation that I've learned um, about how they're able to how they're good at targeting us is not only through education. It's very interesting. They go through not just the history, but they do go through some of the history. They go through again the technique, and then they also go through some of the players, and they're of different ages. So they I would say for the most they do target the younger group, but they really also target the older group. So it's kind of all inclusive. Um, I really am interested um, playing with the strings. They have different strings, vibrettos, and the like, different genres um, that really really can set a tone. Um, and the ads that they have tend to depending on what group, it tends to deal with the seasons. It can deal with the seasons, the summer, winter, summer, fall, um, or sometimes it'll deal with a specific composer. So it's mostly, I would say it's mostly geared mostly to a musician, and it can also be for a beginner. It can also be for a beginner, um, but where somebody who's really in tune, they really like a small setting, um, can really hone in a new hobby. Um, I always do feel engaged with it. When I do go, like I've been away from it for a while, and so I'm now coming back, and I'm starting to see like I missed it. So the whole, and it has a nostalgic feel to it, and it, you know, the marketing strategy they'll have, you know, it'll be a typical night, but then they'll add in some free tickets here, and then from like free tickets to the Rockford Symphony Orchestra, and then from there, that orchestra will then give some season passes, dependent upon like if they, you know, let you have some information on you know, a famous or I would say a famous opera composer, maybe a Verdi or even Mozart, one of the two, um, as an example. That's more of the classical field. It also can go more, you know, if you wanted to do Guitar Center, the Clavinova group works with like the blues section. Um, it just, it really, I like, I would say the Facebook, it really varies. I want to say the season, but I really can't say the season. What I like is it's very inclusive. What the leader does, or the instructor, when he does, he'll ask, you know, give like a little survey, and then ask people, um, you know, what are you guys interested in? And then people will put in ideas, and then he'll pick from those ideas, and then you know, see what will work for that season or semester. Um, and it works out. It's very interesting, the intricacy. So what I, you know, what's inspiring me even more now so is to um, be able to, you know, um, use that talent, because I'm more musically inclined. So this is a challenge. I like challenges. I want to continue to, you know, to really, I want to do my best. And so I'm going to step up. But this is a new for me. I have never done a video before. But you know, the next step I want to, I'm always, because I've taught before, I've always, you know, when I taught my students, I always said, you know what, you always want to shoot farther and farther, use your potential. So I want to use my potential, and I want to continue, and I want to grow. And this is the first week. We're already into the second. Um, and I've been playing since I'm three. So, and a lot of instruments, cello, bass clarinet, B flat clarinet, um, and all different types of styles. And so I'd like to share that, but the business aspect of it is very interesting. The ads are very algorithmed, and they're geared um, basically towards whatever I like. I like, again, Facebook and Instagram, what I noticed, um, and what I learned through um, you know um, really noticing some different stuff about the colorings and the shapes, stuff that I had never observed, and I'm I'm overwhelmed, and I need to spend more time. Had put in some messages about the textbook, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep on this. And thank you. And I'm gonna go again. My name is Io Page Carter, and uh, my my major. I just drew a blank. My major is music business. Um, I've been playing in bands. I played in the orchestra. I'm still in the orchestra, and I'll be playing again. Um, semi-professionally again. Starting in or not? Yeah, starting in August. Oh my God, starting in August. So I would like to have a multiverse business, and the assignment was video branding exploration. Um, I do like how Guitar Center and the collaborative group was from Randy's, so Randy's music. So, but they're more inclusive. So it's more of a small gathering. Um, Thank you.